Yeah, Spectrums, I'm back. We're going to continue part two of this hair being an antenna. And I'm sorry about this. I had some technical difficulties today. This would have been done sooner. Now, I want to get back into how important your hair is, why you should take care of it, what it's for. We've already discussed that it's made of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur. It's also made of keratin, and melanin is also included in your hair. Okay, so you get the sine wave from the sun. Okay, you keep your natural hair and natural hair color. Okay, because when you bleach it, it strips it of all these essential elements which you're made of, which it is made of. But you know, you're part of carbon, you're part of oxygen, you're part of hydrogen, you know, you're part of nitrogen. What are the chances of that? Now, there's no sulfur in the blood, because I showed you what the blood cell diagram is. It's iron, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen, and nitrogen. That's in the blood cell. And it's the same thing for the plant cell, except for the center, the nucleic element would be magnesium instead of the iron. Okay? So, this is what happens. Your hair's the antenna. You get the analog transmission from the sun, but it's a two-way thing because you can talk back to the sun because it's conscious, and the sun will talk to you if you speak to it. But it's a one-way thing. You know, you don't talk while the sun speaks to you. You know, you speak into the sun and then you're done, and then you let it communicate back. But you do this selflessly, and you do this, you know, for the benefit of all, because the sun is what powers you. Okay, you have fake hair in your head. That's made of what? I don't know what they make chicks weave and stuff out of, and dudes are wearing it nowadays anyway because everyone's so fucking gay. So, like, I don't mean no disrespect toward, you know what I mean? I don't mean to say it like that, but come on, man. We all know what it is. Alright, so, like, fake hair is made out of whatever materials it's made out of. Like, I don't know, I guess like nylon or whatever the hell, acrylic shit. So that's going to block your transmission reception automatically. You're not going to get the sine wave because you have that sewn into your head. Now, your brain's in the protoplasm brain blood fluid. If you have a normal brain. If you don't have a normal brain, your brain's on water. Your hair has what? Roots? Your hair, the reason why you get divine downloads and information from the sun, DI, direct injection of the sun, with barefoot on dry soil and sun gazing at specific times. I told you that before. Okay, you get the divine transmission. It is an antenna. An antenna goes both ways. Know that. An antenna, it transmits and receives. Come on. Now, when you're alright, look at it like this. Okay, your hair has roots. You have to take care of it. They got all these cosmetic products out there which basically destroy your hair. The hair dye, the hair coloring, you know, the bleach stuff, the just the shampoo, all that stuff, it destroys it from the root. What happens with, okay, you give plants water, right? Now you would ideally say, oh well, so maybe I should have water on my brain so my hair grows. No, come on, man. You listen. This is doubly sick. Your brain looks like a bag of Skittles melted down and mashed together. It's on water. Your pineal gland looks like a little chipped piece of ice, a frozen piece of meat. And that's like a super shrunk, like chicken heart, frozen in ice, and it's sitting in water. And then you got your LEL trying to get through all that crap. Okay, and it can't go anywhere. I mean, the water's conducting it, but I mean, at the end of the day, when you're so brain damaged, okay, you're getting your soul sucked out of you because you power this machine. Hello, you're the creator of it. Okay, your brain's on water. Your thoughts aren't your own because those are your thoughts. When you get the dead animals and you know, people donate their hair, but how do you know what that person was doing in their life? And you want to sew their actual hair into your head? And be see, that's how, and that's also how your thoughts aren't your own. Think about that for a second. You have someone else's hair, a dead child, but you don't even know what happened. Or a person who donated their hair, they could be evil as hell. And you're sewing their antennas into your head with your antennas. And you expect this? You expect harmony and perfection? You expect peace? You cannot achieve that way. There's no way. There's no way you can remain on this frequency. I don't care who you are. You can contest this all you want. If you get that done to you, you're not tuned into this. You're tuned in to vanity. You're too tuned in to, if your hair's not long enough, guess what? You know what you do? What's your hair like? Your hair is like a plant. What do? You nurture it. You take care of it. It will grow on its own if you desire to have hair. There are some people who seem that can't grow hair. But that's a chemical imbalance. My elemental spectrum colors. Huh? I told you this. It is a elemental spectrum. We are living it, my spectrums. Okay? Light body. That's what it is. But we're housed in this chemical. That's why our stomach is the alchemical pot. The fire of digestion. You are what you eat. So when you eat bullshit, where do you think it goes? Your body has to process it. Your liver has to process it. Your kidneys have to process it. Your bladder and colon have to remove it. If you're eating stuff that is filled up with like high levels of heavy metals and just processed bullshit, I mean, you're tainting your waters. That's just what it is. Your hair is an antenna, and it is also a shield. It shields your brain, your mainframe, from all the outside dirt and filth, and the hair on your body. You ever hear people's hair standing on end? Come on, your hair stands on end. Why? Because it picks up frequencies. That's an antenna. I need not say any more on that. Your hair stands on end. When you go by TV electronics or whatever, there's static electricity. It makes your hair stand up. You get struck by lightning. You've seen some people, their hair sticking straight up. Psst, whoa, lightning rod, boy. Sit down, man. So that's real rap. Your hair is definitely an antenna, and it is a shield. So you should definitely take care of that in any way. It doesn't matter if it's your beard or the hair on your head, the hair on your body, if you desire to have that, Some people are cursed with like being, hairy as hell all over. But that's not really a curse though, because you actually have more protection in your electromagnetic field than other people. Your pores are protected. Hair protects your pores. If you have a bald head, your scalp is completely exposed. Think about that. If you shave your head bald, completely bald, I don't think that's actually good. I mean, sometimes certain people might have to, or they have no other choice because they might have a messed up hairline or something like that. I understand. But, if, I think you're supposed to have some type of hair because it helps receive the divine downloads that you get from the sun. So, just think about that. You can contest it if you want, and go look it up. All this stuff I say is true. And if you're getting a dead animal's hair sewn into you, or some child or some person you're getting a whole bunch of direct and you're getting it sewn in. It's like wired, woven into you. Think about that. It's woven into the scalp, your roots of your hair. What's underneath your scalp? Your skull and brain. What comes from your brain? Electronic transmissions. And it's only electrical because, and I say electronic is the act of electrons. Go look it up. It's in the dictionary. I keep them handy. You know what I'm saying? I keep these things handy, dude. I'll shoot from the hip quick. You know what I'm saying? I keep these things handy. Every word you speak is a magic spell. This is why this is transient information. May these words fall upon your ears. And you hear this. And you understand this, because I come to deliver this message. This is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Don't play games. Now, And look, water's the key to this. This is what you don't understand or overstand. It's an elemental existence that we live in. Electron, neutron, and proton. Okay? Your soul eats light and sound. Alright, and another, okay, photon is a unit of light, a particle of light. A phonon is a particle of sound, if you will. Phonon is a word. Phono, okay, is another, phonetic, pronunciate how a word sounds when you pronounce it. Phonemic, phono. A phonon is a sound particle. Okay, so best believe if you have a soul, your soul is eating that daily, light and sound. Now, what do you do when you have this device? Okay, your hair's sewn up, your water's retained, you're subject to alchem, your processed bullshit eater. You've got stuff sewn into your head. Okay, your light source is now this artificial light. You're not getting this, and if you are getting it, it's blocked. It's all blocked. So, and look, what makes it even worse, if you have somebody else's, like a dead animal or a child's hair sewn into you, that's their antenna. Okay, it's crazy. You are your own person, so you should keep it natural. That's the way nature was intended. Nature was intended. Okay, what do you know? What do birds do? A lot of birds sit there and they go to the dirt and they eat worms. You know why? They had that precision pecking and they had that keen sense of hearing, that transient. They can hear the bugs and stuff overturn. Now, some birds don't eat bugs like that, like blue jays or doves, for instance. They're more of a seed eater, nut eater type bird. They like to eat like more fruitarian things like the berries and nuts and seeds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Now, we know robins get down there and they get the worms. Sometimes they get to getting bread. Birds get hungry. Sometimes they get desperate. We know crows are opportunistic, like one like myself, Mr. Corvus. Rarities parts, but cosmopolitan. I'll catch you around. You feel me? I see you. And that's like, okay, this is what it is. If you get on you're on a proper diet, okay, the animal eats what it's supposed to eat. People get weird about gamey food. Come on. That's the best food you can eat. That's life food. It ate what it was intended to eat. So you think about that for a second. What you're eating. You know what I'm saying? If you eat an animal that has not been fed its proper diet and has been mistreated, whoa. What type of tortured carcass are you eating? And then think about that. Water is conscious. Your water in your body's conscious. Everything you pretty much eat is water soluble. And if you eat inorganic stuff, what do you think happens? It stays in you. Your body can't process everything. You have to get a cleansing. You gotta get clean. Nah, man. And there's ways to do that. At my elemental spectrum, because you're an elemental being, I told you. You have to take back your LEL. That's the first thing. You have to put yourself under tension. Exercise is key. What is tension? Voltage. You get tension from exercise. TUT, tut, King Tut, to Tankman, time under tension. That is where your muscles fibers break down. You have muscle fiber 1 and 2. They break down. Okay, under tension and explosive activities via weightlifting and calisthenics. Okay, so that's what you have to do. When you put voltage through your body, your brain has activity of voltage. See, you have to use your mental commands to do this, which therefore charges you up. Sew in something that's not yours in your antenna. What kind of transmissions you're getting? You're getting a breaker 1 2 1 2. You need to get some help. So this is where I'm trying to break it down. Keep it natural. I'm not trying to judge people. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you and remove the illusions and delusions. I told you, if my delusions are illusions, then my delusions remove the illusions. Okay? So let me tell you that. My delusions remove the illusions, and if you have illusions, those are your delusions. I'm here to remove those. It's Corvus, man. I don't play games. I'm coming here to tell you what it is. I'm not trying to spin you like a dreidel or a top. You see that? Look at that. And water's the key. Water's mainly the key. And we'll get into that. So like on that note, you have to take care of yourself, take care of your hair. Do that for certain. Project your LEL within yourself, because if you don't, this will do it for you. You become digitized. That's why you have all these physiological problems, all these chemical imbalances and stuff in your body. That's why. This is why. It's the stuff that you're getting, the transmission you're getting. You get possessed by your devices. You eat bullshit. You women, it doesn't matter what color you are, you get stuff sewn in your head, whether it's dead animals or children's hair that have been, oh man, it's too much. And then the fake shit, the acrylic nylon, whatever the heck crap you guys get glued or sewn in. Come on, man, you're blocking it. You're blocking everything. So you create your own roadblocks. This is mental insanity. I'm here to cure it. So it's Corvus Corax. I'll catch you on the flip. This was hair part 2. Take care of your hair. Use olive oil, grapeseed oil, stuff like that. Use natural oils. All this crap that they're selling is destroying you. All your little wave gels and all that hair gel, your little spiky hair do's and all that cowlick shit you making. For those who have hair like that, I don't care about your color, man. I told you I love you all. Now I'm telling you, you have to take care of your hair. You have to do right by it. So you put natural stuff in it. Make sure it's like virgin olive oil and legit olive oil, because we live in a synthetic world now. Everything's fake in the funk. Everything's plastic and fake, man. Come on. And we're getting into this crystal talk and all that and blah, blah, blah. This is what rocks look like when they get hit by lightning, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. We'll get into that type of stuff, guys. Yeah, we'll get into that type of stuff. Just take care of your hair. Make sure your antennas are good. When you ever see an antenna bent on a car? Never. Hair stands on in and it goes straight up. I mean, your hair is going to drape down, but you know what I'm saying. Take care of your hair, man, so it doesn't wither away. And stimulate your scalp. You got to get some blood flow to your head, actually. Now, I'm not saying hang upside down. We know that's bad. You have to do like neck exercises, and I don't know, there's this thing called jaw exercise where you like bite down on this rubber thing. I don't know, look it up. It says it gets blood flow to your head. I would imagine that would stimulate the roots of growth, because what does hemoglobin carry? Nutrients. So you get blood flow to your head. I would imagine that would make your hair grow. So on that note, I'll catch you on the flip.